welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Weekly Reads, where I talk about the books that I read in the past week and the ones that I'm currently reading. So basically this is a live reading update to keep you informed about my reading plans and stuff like that. So in the last week, so basically, lo and behold, there is a September wrap-up coming up this Sunday. So please stay posted or wait for it. Okay, so I'll be talking about all the books that are in September, but in this video I'll be specifically talking about the books that I read from 1st October onwards till date. Okay, so basically the book that I finished in October, the first one is A Passage North by Anuk Arutpragasan, which I absolutely loved. It's a gorgeous book with beautiful prose which talks about the Sri Lankan Civil War and the aftermath of the same through the eyes of Krishan. Krishan is a Sri Lankan Tamilian, and it's like someone he knows dies, and hence he has to go on a passage to the northern side of Sri Lanka where the Tamil minority is concentrated. So I absolutely recommend this book. I am in love with Anuk Arutpragasam's writing. I would really read all of his books. I think he has one more book, and that's, I think, a brief story of something. It's like about one day in the backdrop of the Sri Lankan Civil War, which is I really love Anuk Arutpragasam already. Okay, and I'm also looking forward to see this if this wins the Booker Prize or not. I'm done with 50% of my Booker Prize books. I have like another 3 to go, so it's still like a bit early for me to tell you which one will win, but I'm hoping that this would be like a front runner and this hopefully wins, but I'm not sure. Like, let's see if I like some other book more than this one. So yeah, but this is like a total full 5 from me, and if you're still thinking about reading it, if you're a fan of literary fiction in general like me, please go ahead, read literary fiction. This is an awesome book. Please read, please. Okay, fine. That was me begging you to read the book. But that being said, the next section is where I talk about the books that I'm reading currently. So the first book that I am like reading, and I'm 28% through, is Great Circle by Maggie Shipstead, another Booker Prize shortlist. And the reason why, so I'm reading this in audio, and it's a 25-hour long audiobook. Yay me. And I like this book a lot. It's not bad, but then I'm still like looking for that it factor within the book, especially because I felt like this was more like a Taylor Jenkins Reid inspired book somewhere. So it's like Maggie Shipstead has channelized TJR with her Hollywood stuff in here, and also she's channelized herself to the historical fiction stuff, because the book keeps switching between 1914, like post World War I era, when there were a lot of female pilots or women pilots, and the modern day era Hollywood with social media and all that stuff basically. So it's very interesting. I really like it, but I'm still yet to decide whether this is like awesome or good or excellent. Like that's still like going on in my head, because I'm only done with all like 20% of the book. But that being said, the next 2 reads of this particular video would be my Scary Cat Readathon. So the other day, on Saturday 2nd October, we had a live at 6 p.m. IST. It was super fun. Basically, if you do not know what the Scary Cat Readathon is, posting it right below. Please go and check out that video. It's basically co-hosted by Smriti and Sonali. Smriti from Santris and Sonali from the Melodramatic Bookworm. And if you were a part of the live, thank you so much for being there. Thank you for all the support that you guys give us. Okay, cool. And the first book that I'm reading for it is this one. This is Wanderers, Kings, Merchants by Peggy Mohan. The story of India through its languages. So, for example, like this book is borderline academic because Peggy Mohan is a linguist of sorts. She's a professor as well. Yeah, and yes, she earned a PhD in linguistics from the University of Michigan. And she's half Indian. So basically the point being that she talks about Indian languages and how Indian languages kind of kept changing because of the people who spoke. the same. So, for example, like an example from the book, like the way she talks about Sanskrit, right? So, one of the facts or theories mentioned in the book, like however you want to take it, you can take it. For me, I looked at it as a fact because it kind of seemed like the evidence given was very plausible. So, I was like, okay, fine, this is a fact. But if you don't believe it, you can take it as a theory. The thing being that when you talk in Sanskrit, like originally when Sanskrit as a language is spoken, there were only dental sounds in the you know language. When I say dental sounds, for Hindi speakers or Marathi speakers or whatever, it's more like the, the, na. Like, so that's when your tongue hits the teeth, the back of your teeth. But it's because of the influence of Dravidian languages. And when I say Dravidian languages, of course, languages from the south of India, that we have retroflex sounds. And retroflex sounds are those when your tongue hits the roof of your mouth. So it's like ta, tha, da, dha, na. Okay, so this is a very baffling fact considering the fact that there's a lot of like debate in India that goes around on why Tamilians don't speak Hindi, and this is one of the reasons because you know uh, Dravidian languages had already existed in India before like Sanskrit had come in with the Aryan invasion, if that makes sense. Basically, there's a lot of history involved here, and I also ordered a book especially about early Indians and stuff like that. So yeah, if you're interested in this topic, please read the book. That's that. And the next book that I'm reading for this Carry Cat Readathon is this one. This is Dune by Frank Herbert. Yes, I know. Why am I reading fantasy? Why am I reading sci-fi? But yeah, this is exactly what I'm scared of, and that's why I'm reading it. Okay, so thank you so much. And also, I'm pairing this with the audiobook from Audible, simply because my brain needs. Like, I started reading it just like as text, and I just felt like my brain cannot process fantasy as fast as it processes literary or contemporary for that matter. Okay, so I'm listening to the audiobook also on the side. And that being said, talking about reading plans, so I'm reading 3 books for now, but there is a fourth one coming in, and that is The Promise by David Galgut. Yes, my my fifth book in the book long list. And after that, the last book I'll be reading is Bewilderment, because I don't have any hope in Richard Powers. Okay, zero hope in Richard Powers. So, okay, cool. So yeah, that being said, this is it. This is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching till the very end. And also the whole bookshelf is in view today. I'm so excited. Like, I placed my camera in such a way that you can see this entire beauty. There are a lot of things happening here, and there are more books coming in. So I'm going to do a book haul soon, and especially it's going to be like a borderline non-fiction book haul. Yeah, cool. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.